Hello, Dr. Zhu here, and we are going to be making a little bit of fruit syrup. We have a lot of fruits in the garden, and a lot of fruit goes into waste. So this is basically the fruit that I'm going to show you. But every fruit can be used exactly the same way. And this is a so-called blackberry or boysenberry. I don't know really. It looks like a raspberry, but it's black, full of iron. And what we are going to do is we're going to cold preserve it somewhat to make a drink out of it. And so all the goodness what nature gave, all the good irons and the vitamins and minerals will stay in there. So basically this is what we're going to show you for one of the 1 million businesses, what we are going to do. So now we have our fruit here, and then the recipe goes like this. First you have to weigh your fruit as like such. So you weigh all together all your fruits
like that.
So look through your fruit, because if you have something which have these little things on it which is bad, this is a little fungus growing already, and you need to cut this out or throw away the fruit. So you want to make sure that you have all fruits completely healthy. So measure your fruit, and basic recipe goes basically like this. You are going to take every kilo of fruit, and you are going to take 1 little teaspoon of citric acid, and the citric acid looks like basically this. This is citric acid. Okay, so every kilo of fruit goes with the 1 small. So you measure your fruit, and this is how your recipe goes. Every kilos of this fruit will be going into this big pot, and you put 6 deciliter or 600 ml of water per every kilo of fruit. And you're going to take citric acid, and every kilo of fruit goes with one little teaspoon of citric acid, just like that. So every kilo, you see, if you have 3 kilos of fruit, then it goes with 3 teaspoons of that. And then all this is going to, and then we are going to have salicylic acid, and salicylic acid is another white little powder, and then you're gonna have a little bit of this. So going up to 5 kilos of fruits even, this is the salicylic acid, and salicylic acid goes only this much for the whole little bit, and this is going to be giving the entire preservation with the citric acid. Now this is going to be a cold preserved fruit, so all is going to be going in here. And once we are dumping all these lovely fruit in this big thing, just like so, then we're gonna put the water, and we're gonna mash it just like so. This is a potato masher. So you keep mashing the fruit, you see, without the water, because if you put the water on it, it's going to make it much harder. So you keep mashing it and mashing it until it becomes liquid, just like that. And then comes the water. So remember, every kilo of fruit going to have 600 ml of water. So you keep mash it and mix it together. So this is only the citric acid together with the salicylic acid and the fruit and the water now. So once it's all done, it's all liquidy, when you take out your masher, it's going to be sitting here in cold, and then it comes the top, and then it's going to stay happy like this for how long? 1 day. So here are all the wonderful fruit syrups or fruit pulps you can call. They're all being stacked, and every one of them have a label on, and with what is it and the date. So these are all getting happy here, and you can have the same thing for you and sell it. So this is Elizabeth's secret recipe for the cold fruit pulp or fruit syrup. And why is it better to drink this than any other soda drink? Because these have all the natural fruits in there, 100%. There is no other flavors added to it, and there is no other fruits added to it as a concentrate. So it's 100% cold fruit, so all the goodnesses, the vitamins and the minerals are all in there. And then it's important that it's only made with sugar. Sugar is actually okay to eat because, as you know, it's an intermediate glycemic index. So once you water it down, it won't do too much of a damage to your blood sugar system if you drink this in a moderate way, opposed to the other stuff which has the glucose syrups in there and the high fructose corn syrups, which are pretty bad for our blood sugar level because it will raise it up very high. So basically, keeping up drinking this type of stuff from Elizabeth's secret recipe, fruit pulps, you can keep yourself healthy and make yourself some money as an entrepreneur, and if you enjoy doing that, it will make you enough money. So how do we make this is a lovely drink? So you have about 3 tablespoons or 50 ml of this fruit syrup. It goes into the glass, and then you just take the water and basically mix it all up, and you have your wonderful drink. So this is your 250 ml worth, and you need to know about this wonderful thing that it for years and years you can keep it in a cool storage. So if you don't sell it now, you sell it next year. So this is Elizabeth's lovely secret recipe fruit drink. So this is the lovely drink. So let's just taste. Very nice. So as you can see, this is an alternative for kids, Elizabeth's secret recipe. So you can make all very easily what is called fruits. And we're also going to show you how to make jams out of all these lovely fruits. Thank you so much.